Welcome back to Indie Wrestling Q&A. Once again, I'm the Indie Wrestling fan, Jason Hill. This is my next guest, Micheal from Aydo. It's been a while. Last time we talked to your manager, Lars Madison. So, what decided you to get in? What made you get into the wrestling business?
Well, it's kind of odd without Lars, but I was about 3 years old or 2 years old. My cousin gave me a Hulk Hogan toy, and I don't even remember it. My mom told me about it, how I got into wrestling. He gave me a Hulk Hogan toy, and I carried that toy with me everywhere. I was absolutely in love with wrestling from that point on. And then Lars came to me after I watched Survivor Series '91 when Hogan lost the Undertaker, big Hulkamaniac. I was heartbroken. I met Lars that day, and from that point on, he's been pushing me to become first a mat wrestler and now a pro wrestler. We mat wrestler, become a pro wrestler.
So who were you trained by?
I was trained by lots of people. I've been trained by, first and foremost, Lars Madison, of course. He's been my main trainer, but I've also went and trained with Sean Cannon, Jimmy Stars, Matt Cordwell, Skull, and I pretty much will train wherever I am in the ring.
So who's been some of your most physical talent you wrestled with?
So far, I would say Sean Cannon tonight. That was a physical match. A lot of respect there. There's also Super Phoenix. A lot of respect for him as well. And Pat Anthony in the Rage in the Cage show. Still my favorite match was that bad.
Have you ever been physically injured in pro wrestling?
No, not yet. Not probably.
So what do you like to do outside of pro wrestling?
Wrestling is everything to me right now. I try to get in the ring almost every day I can. It's the only thing on the line. If I'm not in the ring, I'm watching film. And Lars has also been making me go to the mat room a lot more recently to brush up on my mat skills.
I don't know if you call yourself a heel, but would you ever consider wrestling as a face?
Yeah. Lars has trained me to not really worry about the crowd. The crowd, if they're behind you, is good. If they're not behind you, that's fine too. It's all about what you do in the ring. So if the crowd likes me, I'd be willing to accept it as a face as well.
So outside of EWA, where else have you wrestled for?
GXW in Virginia, HRE in Tennessee, ACW in Maryland, and SWO, I think, in Pennsylvania. A couple other places.
Is there any federations that you would pinpoint that has helped you break out?
EWA is where I got my start. I've had the most matches here. I'm the EWA Cruiserweight Champion, and EWA, and I've also been getting a lot of help from just a lot now.
So who would be your dream opponent?
Dream opponent? That's a tough one because there's so many people I want to wrestle.
The top 4.
I'll say top, like maybe top 3.
Top 3. In the independent scene right now would be dying to get my hands on Matt Cordwell. I would like to wrestle Skull. Would be another one I'd love to get in the ring with. And I think me and Jimmy Stars would have a really good one-on-one match as well.
So what would you say like the toughest part of being a pro wrestler would be?
Toughest part? You just gotta love it. The toughest part would be getting in the ring every day, getting your butt whooped on a daily basis, because in order to get better, you gotta get your butt whooped. You can't, if you don't get your butt whooped, you're not gonna be very competitive, because as soon as you get hit, you're gonna stay down. So I would say probably that, but as long as you love it, you could get through that, and it's not gonna bother you. So the physical toll, I guess, would be the toughest if you don't love it. If you love it, it's just like any other day.
I asked this to Lars last time. If they made a movie about Michael's a media, what actor could play you, and what would the title be?
Title would be Molded by Excellence, and I think the actor that would play me would be Ben Stiller. I think who would play me, and probably remember Mickey from Rocky. I'm not sure what his real name is, but I think he would play Lars.
I could see maybe Ethan Hawke. Kind of look like an Ethan Hawke or a Christian Bale.
See that?
So where can we find more information about Michael's a media?
Michael's Emmanuel has a Facebook page and a like page, and that would be really the only place social media-wise that Michael's is on at this moment.
What's going to be your next show that you'll be wrestling at?
GXW in Virginia next weekend.
Includes an interview with Michael's media. Once again, I'm the indie wrestling fan Jason Neville. Like my page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/indie-wrestling-QA. Like his page, Facebook.
Michael's Media at facebook.com.
And stay tuned for more upcoming videos.